Welcome to this Way to Fire YouTube video.
We're officially out of social distancing, so we can start like this.
Oh.
Fair enough.
And that's enough of that. Welcome, I'm Andy. A long time since we've played a game, and
Yeah, it's a long time since we've even seen each other in 2 dimensions.
yeah. So Nick has come to join me today for a game of Kings of War Vanguard, and we are both desperately trying to remember how to play.
Yep.
It's been so long.
It has been, well, it's been well over a year since I've played it.
It's been even longer for me actually. It's probably knocking on to 20 months or something for me actually, because I had stopped playing Kings of War Vanguard for a little bit before lockdowns, having overdosed it on it for the, for the initial 2 years of the launch. So anyway, we are playing some Vanguard, and to keep it simple, we've gone for 200 points with the supply grab, the basic mission, because it should hopefully be just a little bit easier to try and remember what to do. So I will be bringing an army I've never used before, which is Elves. I painted these during lockdown just because they were there and I didn't have much at the time, so just bashed them out. And what are you playing?
I'm bringing Basileans. I painted these over the last several years.
But you've done a fairly impressive job on them.
Yeah, I went a bit overboard on the quality. I put a lot of pride into them. I'm very happy with them.
Tried out some new stuff, didn't you? Non-metallic metals and neon. And
yeah, it's all non-metallic metal. It's neon. Most of the miniatures have conversions on, and yeah, it was a bit of a labour of love. So please don't trounce me too hard. And first time using
that's
them.
probably not going to happen, but anyway, we will see. So yeah, please bear with us if we make a few rules mistakes. It's because we're just so rusty. So thanks so much and enjoy the game. So this is the Elf Warband I shall be taking. Been a while since I've played, so it's a little bit just what I had. I've never used Elves before. So starting from the left, we have a Kindred Glade Stalker, so it's a Pathfinder Scout Marksman. And then we've got 2 Citizen Levy with the swords. At the front we've got the Elven Prince. Then 3 Kindred Archers, just basic archers, still pretty good though on 4s. At the back, 2 Kindred Tall Spear, who will probably support the levy by using their spears to over the shoulders. And then a Guardian Shambler, because why not? In addition to all that, I've got a Battle Potion on the Prince, which means I can use it once for 2 bonus dice in a combat, so that might come in handy. So that's 200 points.
My 200 points of Basileans. We have 2 Sisterhood Scouts, we have a Dictator, a War Wizard, and I'm going to swap one of these spells, I can't remember which, a Veteran Sergeant with a Man-at-Arms at the top, and then along the bottom we have 3 Paladin Defenders.
Very nice, very shiny, very shiny. Let's have a closer look. How long did these models take you, Nick?
Let's not go into that.
They look fantastic, don't they? Well,
they were a lockdown project. I had all the time in the world to paint them.
Several lockdowns, though, isn't it? I mean, from typhus fever. Or something like that. Yeah. So this is the table set up for round 1 of our little supply grab. This is a devastated town being reclaimed by nature as the Elves would want it to be. Obviously a Basilean town, because for some reason the Basileans have decided that they want to come and get the leftover supplies here. So my Elves are deployed down here. Levy, Tall Spear, Archer, Levy, Tall Spear, Forest Guardian and Prince, and then 2 Archers over there. And then my Pathfinder Scout over there, Glade Walker. We've got 2 Basilean Scouts, one there. One there, they're using the scouting role of course, and we've got a hardcore group of the Dictator, the War Wizard, 2 Paladin Defenders and a Man-at-Arms, and another Paladin Defender and a Veteran Sergeant over that side. We're trying to get the supplies. There's one here, the central one, which is worth more points, and then another peripheral one over there. You only score for them at the end of the game, so grabbing them early isn't necessarily helpful. I have fallen into that trap many a time playing this scenario, because they don't block line of sight or anything like that, so holding them can actually be not great for you. Right, we'll come back as we play the round. So Nick starts the game with 6 power and I have 5. He's started with one of his scouts, moved her forwards. She can see 3 inches out of the wood, and so she's going to shoot onto my Glade Walker, I think they're called. So how many dice do you get on a ranged attack?
So I get 2. She hasn't got a clear shot, so I don't get the bonus, but I will spend a power and chuck another.
Yep. So we're just
Dice
reminding ourselves how to
in.
play, and if anyone's new to the channel, we've got other videos of Vanguard, of course. But yeah, you can spend your power to boost your attacks. So 1 extra dice, giving you 3 dice on the attack, and you're shooting on 4s, I think.
I am shooting on 4s. Now, we were saying I think you get +1 to your armor?
No, not in. That's in melee when
Okay,
I'm playing. So it'll be so you need 4s to hit. 8s explode in this game. So if you get a successful 8, then you will roll an additional dice.
Okay, let's. Whee!
Oh, so an 8 there, of course. 2 hits and an 8,
Okay,
so
so
3 hits. Now I get to roll 3 dice against my armour now. There's no piercing, I guess, on these arrows.
No, I could have spent a power to get some piercing, but I did not.
I'm going to spend one of my powers to get an extra dice, because I quite like this one to be alive, and if he does survive, then I'll probably shoot back. So my Glade Stalker actually has an armour of 6. So 4 dice, and every 6 will negate one of those successes. I've got 2, and I get 1 8, so I can get another one. Let's see. Oh, darn it! How many wounds do I have? I have 2 wounds.
Ooh, she's down
So
one.
I am not dead, which is okay-ish. Okay, right. So
what I will do then, I will then fatigue.
Yep.
To walk back out of this cover so you can't shoot me back. And we'll just come back a couple of inches here.
Yeah, so you can fatigue in this game, so it takes an extra short action, but you can't repeat the same action, so that means you can't shoot again. There's a different sort of mechanic called force fatigue, where you can do that out of sequence, and then you can repeat an action that you've done previously in that round.
So because I walked, I probably can't then fatigue to walk back.
Oh no, that's true, yeah, you won't be able to.
Can't, so she will be
So
stuck
she
there.
stays where she is. And she can't brace because that's a long action for elves, or sorry, anyone.
For anyone, unless they've got large shield.
Yeah, or some
which I
dwarves. Some
believe,
dwarves can do it as well.
My paladin defenders have defender, so they can do it as a short action.
So I've moved this archer up here and I'm going to shoot down onto that scout in the wood. So I get 2 dice. I'm going to throw an extra 1 into it, so spending another power. That gives me 3 dice, and I shoot on 4s with my bow. That's shocking. Oh, terrible. Okay, this left a little bit stuck there. I am going to spend another point to activate this other model over here. Activate this one, because I've realised that, of course, what Nick could do is force fatigue on this model to shoot me again, so I don't want that to happen. So as an extra activation costs me a power. I will then... She also gets 2 dice shooting. She'll stay where she is and shoot that shoot your scout with an extra dice on there. So again, 3 dice on 4s. Oh, just the 1, but you do have to save it.
Okay, I'll spend a power to chuck an extra dice in there.
That's the armour of your guy. It's not going to be great, is it? 6.
No, she's not great. 6 is.
Okay.
Oops.
Oh, that's a
So
miss and a miss.
That's none. So
there's a wound on your scout as well. So Nick is going to do a heroic effort with this scout, which used to be called Force Fatigue. There's been a change in the version 1.1 rulebook. So we're going to shoot again.
I'm going to shoot again.
Yeah, so you can repeat an action by heroic
Might
efforting.
as well chuck a power in.
Throwing extra power. I'll have to kill off my
So I'm hitting on 4s.
Glade Stalker. Oh gosh, 2, 3. Okay, so I've got 3 on this. Do I throw a 4th in? Yeah. I saved just 1.
Which means she's dead.
How many wounds did you do?
I did 3.
Right, so she's not dead. So in this game, because she's a support model, she's not automatically dead by being down to below her wounds, but Nick did 3 wounds, I saved 1, and only had 1 left, so I have to take a nerve test now. A nerve is normally 5, but with a -1 modifier for the excess wound. So if I have a 6 or more, I'm down but not out. No, I am toast. So
That's
she
good.
is gone.
That was the desired effect.
Bye-bye. In retaliation, I've moved up this archer. He's run, but now he's going to fatigue to shoot at the scout. So just 2 dice on 4s, so it's 2 hits.
Ouch.
Armour it was 6, wasn't it, on the
It is
scout?
6.
Already got a wound as well.
I quite like having scout around, so I'm going to chuck in
Spend
another
a power.
power.
Yeah, so 3 dice on 6s.
Oh no!
So it's a nerve test at -1.
-1, and her nerve is 4.
Oh, it's better than my elf by a long way.
So 5.
Oh no, she's gone. She's gone. Bye bye. But you did your job, I guess. Took out one. Well, 1 for 1. You could have fought better than that, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I could have done with a couple.
Nick is activating this scout to fire at my elf there. We're allowing a clear shot there. I think that's pretty fair. So he gets an extra dice for the clear shot. So 3 dice on 4s. 2, but with an 8. Oh, another 8. So 3 to survive against.
Ooh, actually, they have marksmen, so I can reroll
Oh,
1.
right, okay, yeah. Oh, it's another 8. This looks like a dead elf.
There we go.
5 I need to save. Right, 5 dice. So I get 1 dice for every hit that goes in.
Yeah.
All against my armour, though, of 5. I do have 2 wounds on these guys, though. But I only saved 1. They are a warrior, actually. So how many did you get?
I got 5.
5. So I've saved 1. So it takes it down to 4. Then 2 wounds takes it down to -2. My nerve is a 5, so a 7 plus. No.
Woohoo!
Gone.
That was a good shot.
Movement. Elven attack in the centre, and then attack in the centre here as well. No one's done anything, just a bit of movement. I've then moved up an elf archer who is then fatiguing to shoot this paladin defender on the far left. That we count as a clear shot, so 3 dice on 4s. Oh, gets a good hit at last with an 8. 3 hits.
3 hits.
No piercing, so armour's quite good on a defender.
Yeah, armour is good on a defender. You have parry, crushing strength, and defender.
Parry only counts for combat.
Yeah.
That would make me re-roll a dice.
So 3 hits, armour is 4 plus. I might as well spend my last power and chuck another one in.
Okay.
So I need 3, 4 plus.
Yep, got
There we go.
the 4
Got
pluses,
those.
and the 8 would explode as well on that, so no damage done. So just the rest of the movement for the turn. Knowing that I would finish before Nick, I move these guys up to stand right in front of that scout, ready to go first in the next round. Nick fatigued his veteran sergeant to get close enough to inspire should there be a nerve test required. And the paladin defenders water behind. But yep, that's it for the end of turn 1. We'll be playing 5 turns, and we will roll power again in a second. So at the start of round 2, I'm going to activate the Citizen Levy first, who's going to charge the Scout. That gives me his 2 base dice, an extra 1 for charging, and an extra 1 for having a spearman within 2 inches of him. So it gives me 4 dice. I'm not going to put any power in it because I only have 5 power. Nick has 6. And I think I'm going to need my power to deal with these paladins and so on. So hopefully I'll do enough to scare Nick into at least using some power up. So 4 dice on 5s. Not bad. 3 successes. So 3 successes, Nick, against your armour of 6.
Armour of 6. But being filthy Basileans, I'm going to use 2 power to use Iron Resolve.
Yeah. So Nick is spending 2 power to use Iron Resolve, giving the Scout an armour of 3 plus.
Possibly a waste of.
Well, you say that.
I could throw another one in, but.
Let's see what they do. Oh, it's not a waste. You would have been dead, or almost dead. As it is, you
they would have
take a wound.
It would have worked in exactly the same way.
Well, it would have done actually. Yeah. So you take a wound.
I take 2 wounds because you did 3 hits. I didn't throw any extra dice at it.
Yeah, so you saved 1. Oh yeah, you take 2 wounds. Yeah, so it's a nerve test. Absolutely, because you only got 2 wounds.
Straight up nerve test at 4.
But you can re-roll it because you've got an inspiring point nearby. And it's passed. So down but not out.
And he has
I will pay a power for an extra activation. and it's just too good an opportunity not to do, so I'm going to move in.
Well, that's just mean.
I don't have to face you, so I'm going to move in and stab you on the ground. I'll get 2 dice for fighting, 1 for charging, 1 for having a friend.
Yes, no, you're right. You're fine.
Count as +1 to hit, and because you're on the floor, and you count as your rear, so you get -1 to your armour as well. I need a single.
I would have been better off saving my Iron Resolve for now.
Yeah, possibly. I need a single success.
What do you hit on? What do you hit on, Andy?
I don't think that's it.
Please don't tell me you hit on a
4. Oh, 4s, thank God. Thank God. So I got 2 successes. If you just need an armour save.
A 5 plus.
And if you fail the armour save, there's no nerve. I think you just kill.
I'm just deed. So I will throw a power in this because I don't want to die.
So 3 dice on 6s, but it's actually 7s.
No, it's 7s. Yeah, 7s.
Because it counts as being in your rear.
Oh, I could have done with my Iron Resolve right now.
Actually, I had +1 to hit as well.
I could do Iron Resolve right now.
She's gone. She's solid gone. Bye bye. And then I've won an attack. That's
unfortunate.
So I can make a 3-inch consolidation move. Nick is activating his War Wizard, who's going to fire a lightning bolt with clear line of sight onto my citizen levy at the front, and he's going to spend 2 power, taking him down to just 1 left, to do the boosted version, which will then affect the other elf nearby. So the first one, the initial shot gets clear line of sight, so it's 3 dice up to 4 on 5, which is a ranged attack for the War Wizard. Ow, caramba! Ooh. Jeez, 5 hits. I think I'm toast. There's piercing 1 on this as well. 3, 4, 5. My elf has an armour of 5, so 6s. None. That elf is.
Yeah, he's toast.
Well, hang on. He's a citizen levy, so he is a grunt.
Yeah.
Okay, so he goes, and then the.
Because it's powered up.
Powered version.
2d8.
Yep. Just 1
hit. Is it still piercing 1?
No, no, I don't think so. It says as above. Yes, I think it gets piercing. Not quite clear if the area effect gains the piercing as well, but we'll allow it.
Where's Kev when you need him?
Yeah, Kev knows his rules much better than us. So I am going to throw an extra power into it, and I have an armour of 5, so that's 6s. No, so takes a wound. So still in the game, but obviously only has a couple of wounds.
Is he still in the game? He's a grunt?
He's not a grunt, he's a warrior.
Oh, is he a
warrior? He's a spearman,
and
he's got 2 wounds.
Oh, I should have done it the other way round.
I'm going to activate this elf with a bow. Going to fire at the paladin defender like I did before. So clear shot, 3 dice. Just 1 hit.
You don't have piercing or anything.
Nope. So his armor's pretty good, 4, isn't it?
His armor is 4.
We'll have to roll that again. It's gone on the floor.
Yeah, he's fine.
So Nick's moved up this paladin defender and then braced as a short action, which he can do because he has that as a special ability. Then I've moved up this spearman just there and then paid an extra activation to charge with the citizen levy, who will now benefit from the spear. So I get 2 dice, an extra 1 for the spear, extra 1 for charging, and we'll see what we do. 4 dice on 4s. Good, and then an 8. 5 hits.
Not good.
5 hits. So let me just check that actually. Oh no, citizen levy's only on 4s, so it's 3 hits. Damn it.
Only on 4, so those were 4.
Only on 5, sorry, beg pardon.
So 3 hits.
3 hits.
No piercing.
No
crushing
strength.
No. So I am saving.
But you've got brace now as well.
Brace, so my arm is 3.
Oh,
so he takes a
wound.
Well,
now,
that's unfortunate.
In Vanguard, he's activated, but he's not fatigued, so he can choose to retaliate against me if he wishes.
It would fatigue me. Well, how many wounds do I have? I only have 2 wounds.
Dun dun dun.
Left.
My 8-point grunt. Doing the work. Come on, what are you going to do?
No, I'm not going to retaliate.
No retaliation. Okay, fair enough. Next charge down with this Paladin Defender. Yet another Paladin Defender on my Tall Spear. So, an extra dice for charging.
So it's only 3 dice.
Only 3.
Only 3 dice.
On 4s?
On 4s with crush 1.
Oh, only one,
hit
thankfully.
with crush 1.
It could still kill me though. I only got 2 power left, so I'm going to keep it. Armour 5 goes to 6. I think, is that a 7? And it does look like a 7, but I think it's pretty classically cocked. Hey, justice is done. I will fight back because why not? I get 2 dice. It will fatigue me, yeah. I will get 2 dice on 4s. Oh yes, this is the moment. Oh yes, A-Train. 3 hits. Armour 4 though. He hasn't got enough for his Iron Resolve. He's worried. It could kill him.
Or not.
It does not. Nick moved his Spearman up to provide some support. Then I had poorly positioned my Guardian Shambler, so I just moved him up here. Perhaps inviting a charge, which didn't happen. And Nick has brought in the second Paladin onto my Grunt. So, you're going to have a go at him, are you?
I am. So, it is 2 dice base, plus 1 for charge, plus 1 for a friend, plus 1 for a spear. On 4s with crush 1.
Oh, some misses.
There are some misses. Do I have anything? I don't have anything that can make me reroll a 1, so I'll go for the 8.
So 3.
So 3 hits at crush 1.
Crush 1. My guy, quite puny armour on these elves. I mean, I've been wanting to use my faction special ability, preternatural agility, but it costs 3 power, and I've just never found myself with enough, really, because that gives parry and dodge, which is great, of course. So I'm armour 5, so it goes to 6s. Save 2, took 1, but that's enough to kill a Grunt, only has the 1 wound, so dead. So a consolidation move of 3 inches if Nick wants. So Nick has consolidated and then fatigued to brace that guy.
Ah, nuts.
My Prince is now going to charge through where the Grunt is dead onto the wounded defender, picking up an extra dice from the spear, of course, nearby. So let's see. So the Elf Prince gets 4 dice in melee base, an extra 1 for charging, an extra 1 for the spear nearby. So I have 4 dice on 3 pluses. Let's see. That's pretty good. 4 at crushing 1.
I have parry, so I'll make re-roll one of those hits.
Okay, that's still a hit.
Okay.
So 4 hits at crushing 1.
1, which takes me back down to a 4 for armour.
And you are wounded.
I'm wounded. I might as well spend my last power then. Another 1.
Okay.
So saving on 4s, I only need 4.
Oh, that's what I like to see. 3 misses, but 2 saves.
Okay, I could do with an 8 train here.
Yeah, that's 2
not
wounds.
what you call an 8 train.
Just going to take my nerve test to
minus
-1. He's outside inspiring
He is
as
outside.
well.
Oh,
So,
is he outside inspiring?
unless he's very inspiring.
No, but
Oh
he is.
no, he's just in. He's just in inspiring. Whew. So nerve test on -1, isn't it?
It's -1, which makes it a 5.
Okay. Failed once.
All that. Come on.
Second go. Failed twice. He's toast.
Oh, that's a...
Oh my goodness. It's a bad miss. I am now going to spend my last 2 power to do something I never thought I would do ever with an elf, which is Battle Rage. I can make a 3-inch consolidation move, follow-up move, and engage another model in melee, but with no modifiers. So one of these 2 models will be engaged in melee. Let's see. So I have moved into the Paladin Defender, and I am going to fight the Paladin Defender. I will get an extra dice for a spear. So I've got my 4 base, extra dice for a spear, and then I'm going to spend my battle potion, 1-use item, to get 2 extra dice. Don't get any bonus dice for charging, and I will be marked as fatigued at the end of this. So on 3s. Oh! 3 8s. And another 8. I've run out of dice. I've actually run out of dice.
There you go.
Thank you very much.
Don't.
I missed. Yeah, you see.
Yeah, thank you, dice. Loyal dice.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Oh my god.
Well, that's a lot.
At crush 1, you are braced.
So
0
saves
out.
4.
No power to spend your iron resolve. 2 wounds.
Well, that's not looking good for him.
Alright, if he survives, he's done well.
4s.
Oh, there's a few misses in there. There's some 8s though.
Oh, there's 2 8s though.
Oh no, you might do it. Oh, damn it.
So, come on, 4s.
Yes!
Oh, shit.
So 3 wounds get through.
3 wounds.
So he's going to be down.
-1.
Let's take all these out.
Yeah. So it's now at -1, but he is inspired. Should be.
It's the same distance, isn't it? Yeah. Just in. So we'll give him the same 5. Saves it.
He saves it.
So down but not
not out.
And I can't coup de grace you because I have no power left to force fatigue or anything like that. You lose the brace as well, don't you? So I'm going to models left. Nick has moved his veteran side over here to get inspiring closer to the centre. Well, he's already got inspiring anyway, but and he's charged with his dictator onto my elf prince. Okay.
Right, so it's charge, it's 4 base. 1 for charge.
1 for spear.
1 for spear.
No friend,
not for him
though,
because he's down.
And down, yeah.
Oh, so it's only 6. That's
still pretty good. But you're not using your special ability, which is the downside, isn't it? Because that is powerful on him.
Yes, exactly. I would very much like to use that, but I can't. Anywho.
What are you hitting on? 3s.
So I'm hitting on 3s.
Oh, caramba. Oh, it was a miss. That's alright. 1 miss will do.
No, I don't have anything that means I can re-roll that.
Any crushing?
Yes, crushing 1.
3, 4, 5. I am armor 4, so crush 1 makes it 5s. Save 3 to get through. I've got 4 wounds, so not great. I can't retaliate, but okay. Start round 3. I only get 3 power this time, and Nick gets 7, which is, I'm going to be honest, disappointing. Okay, I do get to go first.
I wonder what you'll elect to do.
Well, I think I might do something that you're not expecting, if I'm honest.
Oh, really?
I think so. I am going to activate my archer, who's going to shoot the spearman with a clear shot. So archer shooting on 4s. 3 on a grunt. Come on.
I don't want him to die. So I'm going to throw a power in.
Okay. What's your armor?
Armory's 5.
He's dead at the... Oh no, he saved him all, Yeah, he's good. He's good.
Good.
Alright, I'll pay a power for an extra activation. The question is who to do first. I'm going to do the spearman. Spearman's going to come into here. So he's going to charge and fight the paladin defender. Okay, so extra dice for charging.
Extra dice for a friend.
No, friend's fatigued.
Oh yes.
But I get +1 to hit because you're on the floor, so I'm hitting on 3s. Yeah, okay, hitting on 3s. Just 1, but piercing 1 because you're on the floor. This is a mistake, Andy.
So I'll throw an extra 1 in.
Okay, throwing 1 power in.
Come on, defender, I need
5 plus required. Gets it. So he's not dead. It's over to you.
I will immediately activate him and stand him up.
Yeah, that's fine. So he stood up. He can't do anything else.
Can't do anything else, but I could spend. I'll spend a power to activate another model.
Which other model?
The Dictator.
Okie doke.
Who will obviously smack the
Elf.
Elf Lord about.
Okay.
So it's 4 base. 1 for a friend, 1 for a spear.
Yep.
Hitting on 3s.
Oh, some misses. There's some misses.
That's a cock, isn't it? You say it's a cock?
Yeah, go on, go on. Then. Pretty dubious, but go on. We'll let you.
Yeah,
Oh, is that 5?
Spend my 2 power to smite.
Do you do that after you've done the attack, do you?
Possibly not.
What does it do? I think it's reasonable. I think I would have done the same. So
yeah,
what?
There's no way I wasn't going to.
What's the?
I suppose if I hadn't hit, I could have chosen not to. So yeah, I would have.
Yeah, it's fine. So what does smite do? Remind us what smite does.
It gives me crushing strength 4.
Oh caramba! So how many do you give me with 3, 4, 5?
Yeah, 5 at crush 4.
Crush 4 is going to take me to 8s. So there's not a lot I can do about this. I am on 8s. I didn't save any, so I am 2 wounds go through. Oh, how many? Yeah, it was 5, wasn't it?
5, yeah.
So 2 wounds, so I'm a nerve test at -3, which takes me to 7. I can inspire myself, and I am dead.
Deed!
No! My only inspiring point, my blue dice, my best model by far, all gone. Mistake, Andy. So next consolidate, he didn't consolidate actually, he's walked backwards because you can only consolidate into your front arc, but he had a short action left after his melee. I then moved up this archer who's going to shoot onto the spearman in the open on 3 dice on 4s. 2 hits on the grunt.
Okay, I'll throw a power at it.
Yep.
Oh, it's easy to burn through power in this game.
Very easy to burn through power. It gives you a lot of flexibility power.
And I'm on 5s, I believe 5s.
Yep.
You got me once, right?
I got you once. Oh no, I got twice.
You got me twice.
Yeah.
That's only 2
3
saves.
dice. Saves.
Fine, yeah.
Saves. So he's okay. Nick's attacking with his paladin defender.
So it's 2 dice base.
Just 2.
Yes, only 2.
He's a defender, not an attacker.
Exactly.
Against my kindred tall spear.
He's already got a wound, but okay, I'm not going to throw more power at it. So I'm hitting on 4s. 1.
Okay, any crush one. I got armor 5, so it goes to 6. Oh, he no good. I am nerf 5. I have failed. I'm not inspired because my inspiring point's gone, so he is dead.
Excelente.
Nick consolidated over there with his paladin defender. I have charged with my guardian shambler into Nick's wounded paladin defender. So I still get a bonus for charging, don't I? Not in a straight line though. But I could see you because I'm taller than the other model.
Yeah, I think so.
I think it's okay, isn't it?
Yeah, because it was the shortest distance you could go.
Yes, because the other guy was in the way.
Yeah.
Okay, so I get 3 dice base, an extra 1 for charging, an extra 1 for having a friend in the fight. I only hit on 5s, which is shocking. I'm going to throw an extra dice at that. God dear. Right, 5s.
I bet if you do hit, it hurts.
It does hurt, yeah, I'm sure. So 2 misses, and then are you parrying?
Parrying.
Yeah, okay.
For goodness sake.
But it didn't get on. So just 4. 4, but at crush 2. Armour 4 goes to 6. You're not braced, and you haven't got enough power for
Iron Resolve.
Iron Resolve. So 6 is.
Throw another one at it.
Might be worth it. Depends if you got anything. You haven't got anyone fatigued, have you? So.
I think it's probably worth it. Yeah, it's probably worth it. I'll throw another one at it. Right, so 6s.
Yep.
Oh, look at that.
3. So he takes a wound.
Takes a wound.
Which is enough to knock him down.
Yeah, which is a nerve check, which is a straight nerve check, and he's inspired.
Is he? Oh yeah, he is. Yeah, because the
twice.
spearman, at least, if not the veteran sergeant, at
So
least.
4.
He passes, but he is knocked
Once again,
down.
on his but I think he's knocked down and fatigued. Isn't he?
Yes, he will always be fatigued when he's knocked down. Yeah. Nick has moved forward. He's War Wizard, and he's going to cast Heal onto the Paladin Defender, lying on the floor. So
any 6 here gives him his wound back.
No. Stay as you are. Going to force fatigue with my Shambler to smack the bejesus out of the Paladin on the floor. I get an extra dice for having a friend in a fight. I get +1 to hit because he's on the floor. So I'm hitting on 4s on 4 dice. There's an 8 there. So that's 4 hits at crushing 3 now because you're like on the floor. So that will be
I've got no power.
7s.
He's pretty deed.
Yeah, needs to be.
So I need all of these to be 7 or 8.
Yeah. 1.
Yeah, that's not enough.
So he takes his last wound off, which means he's already down. He's killed automatically. But I am fatigued, and my warband only has 4 models left out of a total of 10. So I am broken. So that will mean when I next activate, people who aren't in combat will have to test a nerve to see where they are. And going into round 4, of course, I have also lost my blue dice for power. So I'm down to just a measly 3 base red, which is going to make me pretty uncomfortable, but I'm going to survive for 2 rounds, really. I still have 2 objectives, so it's up to Nick to get me off them.
+1 for a shield.
So the Veteran Sergeant has charged, but it's hindered because he's gone over difficult terrain against my Shambler. And so what's your base, sorry?
He does, it's 3 base.
But an extra dice for the shield.
He does get extra dice for the shield.
For the spear, sorry, not shield.
Spear, yeah. What's his special ability? He has a special ability.
Rallying call or something, isn't it? Rally on me.
Rally on me. Right, so I need 5s.
Yeah, he's actually a sergeant.
Rubbish.
2 hits.
2 hits.
I am armour 3.
He has no crush.
So 2 hits on 3s. I haven't got any extra dice to throw at it, so saves 1, takes a wound. I do have 6 wounds, but you know, it's all about whittling in this game. Sometimes.
6 wounds?
Yeah, I can't retaliate because I'm already fatigued.
Good lord.
By round 4, Nick has 8 power. I have 4, which is surprisingly good, considering I only had the 3 base red. I will start by activating my Shambler. Shambler is going to therefore not be fatigued, so I'll take that off. And he's going to stomp the Veteran Sergeant. So I get 3 base. I have a friend in the with a spear nearby. I'll throw an extra dice at it because I could do it just taking some models off, to be honest. And I'm on 5s, which is not the best, unfortunately. 3 hits at crush 2.
Which would take him to 7s, 3 hits. But I have all the power in the world, so I'm going to use my Iron Resolve.
So there's the crush doesn't count, does it?
The crush doesn't count, so it's 3+.
And you just get the normal dice?
Yes, I could spend another power to get another on him, but power's not limitless. So 3 pluses. So save
still
2,
takes a wound.
1. That's fine because he has 3.
And I am activated with my Shambler. I will then probably pay an extra power to do an extra activation. I've just walked forward with this archer. He's going to try again to take out the spearman with a clear shot. 3 dice on 4s. Oh, 3 with an 8. 4. 4. He's been tricky, that guy. He's stayed around a little bit longer and he's been beneficial. Are you doing Iron Resolve by any chance?
I think I probably will do an Iron
you
Resolve.
have lots of power, so 2 power. Iron Resolve is very strong for keeping stuff. But it only needs 1 to get through, so...
It does only need 1 to get through, so I'm not sure 2 power for this is actually worth it.
Tricky.
For an extra die on there. Fortune favours brave.
I'm resolving it.
Iron Resolve. So I need 3 pluses.
Oh, there's a miss, but there's an 8. Nah! damn it! So he survives again.
Arms.
Here he comes charging in, and he's going to smite, presumably.
Of course he is.
Yeah, that cost him, what, 2, isn't it?
2.
Yep.
I'm burning through this 8 power.
Well, you need to on him. He's got a decent armour,
Right.
so...
So he's got 4 base, 1 for a charge, 1 for a friend, and another 1 for a spear.
Do you want to throw a power in it as well? Can. I would suggest you do. Once this guy's gone, I got nothing.
Yeah,
oh, we made a mistake. I just realised I should have taken nerve test for.
You should have taken enough chest for him.
Yes, the other guy was in combat.
Yeah.
The archer should have done, which we'll do in a minute. But the only thing he would have done was effectively save power for Nick.
Oh yes, it might.
Yeah, but he's got it. He's burning it all anyway. It's not stopped him doing it.
Right, so 3s.
There's some misses. That's all that matters. There's several misses.
I can't re-roll any of those.
Get lost. Yep.
Vexing.
How many is that? 2, 4, 5.
5, but crush 4.
I'm going to spend a power to get an extra 1. Crush 4. Crush 4. Oh, 7s. Oh, yes. So 2 8s. 3 8s. So 3 saved, and you got 5. So 2 wounds get in. I'm only on half wounds. Oh. Keep bringing it. I might actually retaliate against you. I think I will. So I will retaliate on my 3 dice, but I'll throw an extra 1 in. Before we do that, we're going to see what the nerve is, because it might matter depending on the power left. So
Yes, it will.
the Kindred Archer will have needed to make a nerve test on a 5+. He passed, so he could carry on as normal. So now I get my 3 dice and an extra 1 for fighting back by spending a power, and an extra 1 for having a spear, actually. Although technically the spear can't see. Oh no, yeah, he can't see the target. So we're going to say he can't do that. I'm only hitting on 5, which is really disappointing. 2 hits at crush 2 on your dictator. Got decent armour, isn't he?
Yeah, his armour wears 5+.
Oh, 5, that's not very good.
7s.
Got how many wounds? 4 wounds, 3 wounds?
He's got 3 wounds.
So he'll survive, whatever.
He'll survive, and you're fatigued, so you ain't doing anything else.
Not this round.
So.
2 dice, 7s. 2 wounds. Oh, he's not happy, is he? He's not happy. So I am going to move this archer out of the building there, just into the bit of cover over there, and he's going to shoot a clear shot onto the war wizard, try and snipe him out of the game. 3 dice on 4s. God damn it! Useless. That's Rasputin's laughter there. Over to Nick. Nick just cast heal with his war wizard and replaced 1 of the wounds on his dictator, so he's now got 2 left. Nick does this the confusing way. I do them wounds last and Nick does them wounds remaining.
Yeah, I do wounds remaining. Yeah.
Just moved into some cover. I've only got 1 model left to activate, which is my tool spear there. I have to test for nerve actually, because he's not in combat. So he passes nerve of 5+. So he's going to go and just attack the veteran sergeant. It doesn't get the benefit of having a friend, unfortunately, because he's fatigued. But I'll charge, because even though it's only an inch away, I can charge.
You can actually, yeah.
I think that's fine. There's no minimum distance, is there? Yeah. So 3 dice on 4s. Oops, a bit lively that one, but we'll count it. So 2 hits.
2 hits.
His armour was 5, wasn't it, on this fella?
Yeah.
He's already taken 1 wound and has 2 left.
So you could take him off.
I could, but he's inspiring and everything, isn't he?
Yeah, but I don't want you to knock him down either. Yeah, because if I heroic effort him, I might as well, because let's crush 1. So I either save him. I don't heroic effort him.
Extra dice.
So there's no crush, right?
No crush, so
no crush.
2 dice, 3 dice for you, 5, so that you save them all. Do you want to retaliate?
No. No, I don't.
Well, it will only fatigue you, it won't activate you.
Yeah, but I don't want him to be fatigued.
But then you can fight me and activate, and then you'll take your fatigue off.
Yes, I will.
Yeah. There's a zero loss. Zero loss. You'll get the benefit of spear.
Yeah, so it's 48 hitting on 5.
Yeah. Oh!
2 8s.
So it's 4 I've got to save. Armour is...
he's got parry as well.
5. That's alright. Armour is 5. Any crushing?
No.
Saved 1. 3 got through. He's got 2 wounds, so it's a nerve test at -1, so it's a nerve of 6 now. He's gone. Oh, it's all falling apart for the elves. It is all falling apart. He then activates, and that takes the fatigue off of fatigue, so he can do a short action for fighting my shambler.
So it's 3 base, 1 for a friend, 1 for a spear.
Yep.
And he's hitting 5 still. Oh, look at that.
Oh, gosh.
2 8s.
So 4 at the minute with 2 8s. 5 hits, isn't it?
Yep, 5 hits.
5, no crush.
No crush.
So I do have armour 3 though. Oh, oh my god! 4 get through.
So it takes -1.
Takes you to a nerve at -1. Well, first off, it doesn't. So I'm steady. So
What does that mean?
So first off, I need to. I've gone below my wounds. I think first off, I need to check if I'm still alive. Yeah. So my nerve is 5, so it goes to 6. So I'm okay. I would then be knocked down, but I'm steady. So on a 5+, I'm not knocked down. I am knocked down. So I'm knocked down on 1 wound remaining. Ah, it's all going wrong. He just needs to finish me off with a crappy spearman. The paladin defender is going to run in. It'll be hindered charge for going through the woods, but it's minimal benefit. You get an extra dice for friend, extra dice for spear. You won't get the extra dice for charging though. You'll get +1 to hit because I am on the floor.
5s, 3s. I mean, I'm hitting on 3s. Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, it's a misses. It's a misses, but there is an 8. 3 hits
at crush 2.
Crush 2 normally.
No, crush 1.
Oh, yeah,
normally.
so +2 because I'm on the floor. So 5s. I need to save all of these.
3 5.
Oh,
look at that!
Oh, not dead yet. Not dead yet. Very close. But not dead yet.
Right, fine.
Moment of glory for the little man of arms. He's charging. He's been stoic the whole battle. He's now charging in to do the final deed. He will get his base 2.
He'll get his base 2, +1 for a charge.
Yeah.
+1 for the many friends.
+1 to hit, so it's going to be 4s presumably? Or 3s?
So it's going to be 4s to hit.
4s to hit. 2 hits.
2 hits at crush 1.
4s.
Come on.
Oh, he saves them both. I'm still alive.
He's
Still alive. And that's actually the end of round 4.
I have no power.
So I get to go first. I roll 3 power, and Nick has got 9 power. So obviously, the very first thing I have to. Ooh. You are not engaged with me, but I am engaged with you, which means I can clear shot other models, like your dictator, for instance.
You can.
Is that sensible, though?
Not really.
not really, I think. Because you'll iron resolve it.
Oh, iron resolve it.
No, screw it. Go on, let's do it. I got power to burn. No, I haven't. I'm going to activate this dude. He's going to shoot as a clear shot on the dictator. So that will give him 3 dice. I will throw an extra dice in it because I like to live life on the edge. 4 dice on 4s. Ah! That's just 1. Just the 1. There we go. Just the 1.
I'll take that on the chin.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh, well, I might as well throw a power at it because.
Might as well. Well, I resolve it, to be honest. His armour's 4, isn't it?
Armour's 4 anyway. No, his armour's 5.
Ooh, you're tempted now, aren't you?
You've only done 1.
There's only 1, so.
Can't kill him.
No. Saved. And then I'll do an extra activation to stand up my do flicky, take it off his fatigue, and that's it. That's all he can do. So Nick is going with his Dictator. He doesn't get the spear bonus now because the spearman tried to come in and take the glory and failed. So it's a mere 3 dice base, wasn't it?
3 dice base.
1 for a friend.
1 for a friend.
And 1 extra for power point. 5
That's
dice.
4 base. 4 dice base because he's a Dictator.
So
4
6
base.
dice.
1 for a friend, 1 for power.
Smiting.
Of course.
So 3 power spent on this attack.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I've already spent the 1. So. And
did you spend the 1 for the extra yet?
Yes, so I had 9. So.
Okay, hitting on...
Hitting on 3s.
3s.
Come on.
Oh, it's going to sting. 1 miss, but 2 8s. Another miss, so 2 for 6.
6 at crush 4.
Crush 4 means I'm on 7s. There's nothing I can do about it. I'll throw another dice. I'll throw a dice into it. He's your best guy. So an extra dice in on 7s. Saved 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wounds caused. I have a nerve test at -4. My nerve is 5, so it's an 8. Always an 8. So I have failed. I'm not inspired, so my Shambler is off.
There you were.
So no consolidation from the Dictator, and then a charge from the Paladin Defender on this guy. Actually, not a charge, because the charge would have meant he wouldn't have been able to get there because he'd have just clipped this difficult terrain. So he's actually running, and because he can then run around the terrain, and then has fatigued to fight. So he doesn't get a bonus for charging, but he's got loads of power, so he's throwing another power in. My elf obviously is not great in fighting. He's an archer.
So 3 hitting on 4s at crush 1.
Oh, so 3 hits. Crush 1. I've only got an armour of 5, so it's 6s. I haven't saved any. I am a warrior. I've got 2 wounds, so that means a nerve test at -1. My nerve is 5, so down to 6. He's gone because I had no inspiring. And I now only have 1 model left on the table. So Nick's unopposed now. He's just finishing off with stuff. So he's moved his veteran sergeant onto the objective because he actually isn't holding any objectives at present. So he needs to hold at least 1 to win the game, even if I had no models. Well, if I had no models, then you win anyway. And then what are you going to do with your Dictator? Because your Dictator has activated.
He has. However, he has the potion of haste.
Yep.
Which means I can run as a short action. And if you engage someone at the end of a run, you get a free attack.
Cheatiness.
So, heroic effort costs me a power. He runs in here. There's hey little man that's been shooting at me all day.
Yep.
I'm going to smite you.
Okie doke.
You're in cover, so I won't get the action.
Yeah, so I was just about, you'll just clip the hindered, but that's okay.
So it's 4 base.
Yep.
Hitting on 3s.
That's 3.
3 hits at crush.
Well, it's 8s because you always are 8 anyway. Saved 1, but take 2, which actually takes me down to...
That's an exploding 8.
Oh yes, of course it is. They always explode. So just takes me down to 0. My nerve then is 5+. I have failed, so my last elf is dead. And Nick wins, obviously by wiping out my warband, but also by capturing a single objective. Well done, Nick. Excellent work.
I would say I'm sorry, but I'm not.
So, a whitewash. A significant victory to Nick. First time back playing a long time, and you smashed my puny elves.
I have. They're puny. It nearly wasn't. I was worried for quite a long time in there.
There was a little bit in the middle, wasn't there, where the elf prince, the shambler, having to go at your paladin defenders, and if I'd have got rid of one of your defenders at that point, and if I'd have got rid of your spearman, who has got, I think he's probably your MVP to be honest, for an 8-point model, 10-point model, whatever he was.
Yeah.
He provided an extra dice to about 10 different fights or something like that.
Yeah, he did. He did what he was in the warband for.
Yeah. And I think if I'd have got rid of, I'd have touched more luck at that point, it could have been a very different battle, and you'd have been broken as you.
And yeah, if you had taken that man-at-arms out, I'd have been broken as well. And that could have gone very differently for me.
Yeah, I don't think I used my Guardian very well, my Shambler thing. Shambler, I think is.
Yeah.
He didn't really do much. He's a funny one. He hits very hard, but he doesn't hit very reliably, which is his problem.
Yeah.
The Elf Prince was certainly very good, but then he was left on his own at that point. He didn't have enough bodies around him.
Yeah, he was a little bit vulnerable. But you know what? I completely forgot he was there at all. When he came running in, I thought, oh shit, he's not just another little elf.
No, he looks like another little elf, but he's actually got some steel behind him.
Yes, he actually hurts, yeah. The bit at the end where I took out your last archer was simply because I forgot the whole time that I had a potion of haste. And I wanted to use it.
I've come unstuck with a potion of haste before, I think playing Kev with orcs, where he's charged with like a Morax or something, or he's chief who gets an ability where he knocks you over or something, even hits or something, which is like horrendous. So yeah, that's actually can be used really well, that potion of haste, to get that extra charge in.
Yeah. And it would have been useful earlier on if I hadn't wasted a power on a save that I didn't need to throw it on. As soon as you moved your Shambling Guardian, is he called?
Something like that.
Him. Tree guy.
For a Shambler.
The tree man thing.
Yeah.
I could have got a charge in with my Dictator, with Smite, straight away. But my other models weren't in position yet, so I probably wouldn't have done it anyway. But
yeah,
possibly.
I think what I probably should have done was get the Guardian pushed up a bit earlier and use him to soak attacks, and then use the Elf Prince and the Spearman to try and take off models that were also then stuck busy trying to take him down. I sort of did it the wrong way round, I think.
Yeah.
Anyway, it actually was closer. It ended up being much closer than it looked at one point. I mean, you had 5 models left. Obviously, I was wiped out, but I say a couple of extra successes at one point might have swung it quite a bit. And actually, even in the last round, you didn't have an objective at all.
No, so that could have...
Yeah, so you could have ended up losing, even though you won the battlefield, you could have ended up losing the scenario. Well, you probably wouldn't have, because you'd have disengaged with someone. But it was closer perhaps than it might have been.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, thanks very much for watching. I hope a little trip down memory lane with some Kingdom of Vanguard was fun for you all. I think I'll probably be playing some more at some point whenever we can. Even though restrictions here are released, it's summer now, and so people still aren't that necessarily available. So thank you, Nick, for coming to join us.
No, you're welcome. Thank you for having the game.
Thank you for stuffing me. So thanks very much for watching, everyone. Please check out the Wait Fire podcast, check out the Wait Fire Hobby Hangout Facebook page, and take care, guys, and be safe. Bye.